Oh man. Late boy. Late boy crypto is in the house. What's going on, everyone? Sorry, I was dealing with ETH. Had to finish up with ETH. You guys know, I had to finish her up so we can get a little pumping for the stream here. She seemed very happy as we kind of finished up there. So let's see if we get some pumps here for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. What a Saturday. What a Saturday. Pretty uneventful for Bitcoin. Kind of seeing the ups, the downs, the nothing burgers. We're seeing some altcoins actually perform pretty freaking well, though. We're seeing altcoins perform pretty freaking well. So let's see if we have any movement for Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins today. But let's jump into Bitcoin. Let's start with our bread and butter, right? A little bread and butter like that we like to butter every now and then here. Let's start with Bitcoin. So let's actually start on the 1 hour time frame here. So what I'm watching for here, basically what we did here is we know yesterday we kind of got the big pump to the upside, went all the way up to about 47,800, right? Did a little Bart Simpson pattern. We can draw a little smiley face here. This is Bart Simpson. We did a little Bart Simpson pattern and came right back down to that original level, okay? I'll play the song for XRP. You got it, man. But yeah, we did a little Bart Simpson pattern. Came back down to that same exact level that we were at yesterday. And now we're forming some type of bear flag, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. What's interesting, if we look at this, if you look at our Fibonacci levels from our swing high to our swing low on this little dump that we had, we wicked right up to the 0.618 Fibonacci golden retracement level there, and then pulled back again. So was that the move, or will Bitcoin nullify this bear flag that it's currently forming here on the 1 hour time frame? We're making higher highs, but you're making higher lows as well, which usually is a continuation back down downside. But we'll see what happens there. If we want to take our measured move, if that was to play out just in theory, let's take a look at our downside target, and then we'll take a look at our upside target. All right, so downside target would push us back down to like 44,450 approximately. We'll see if that does end up playing out there. But the hourly looking a little shady, not loving the bounce that we're getting there. But as we know, Bitcoin loves to do what it loves to do, okay? Bitcoin loves to do what it's got to do. If Bitcoin wants to pump, it's going to pump, right? It's going to pump. So the hourly might look a little shady here, but it's the hourly chart. It's the hourly chart. Let's go look at the 4 hour chart. So 4 hour, all right. 4 hour looking a little shady too, right? A little shady. It's not too sunny here on the 4 hour time frame as well, I do have to say. But there's a couple bullish things and a couple potentially bearish things, right? We obviously have this rising wedge here, and that we're keeping an eye on, where we have 4 touches on the top side. You could argue 3 touches on the bottom side, depending on how you draw it. You can draw it like this if you want to, not counting these wicks here, and you might get a bottom touch on it. But I'm going to take it from the wicks, right, just to be conservative here. So 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches on those wicks. This is typically a bearish pattern, guys, right? Let's say it how it is. We don't sugarcoat it here. This is typically a bearish pattern, but the wedges have been playing out pretty nicely for Bitcoin. So I could see the scenario of this actually breaking back down to the downside. Now, you might be saying, Jordan, what the heck happened? You were bullish yesterday. What the heck happened? Well, a couple things happened, right? This Bart Simpson pattern and the bounce after it hasn't been that strong as of now, but we like to know that, a lot can change really quickly, right? And this is smaller time frame stuff. The macro view is not changed. That's why I start out with the 1 hour and 4 hour and then move on from there. The macro view hasn't changed, but small time frames look like we could see a little bit of a dip. So, in theory, if this was to break down, target would be down here at 37.2 approximately. Now, will we dump all the way back down there? I don't believe so. I think the more logical target, if we did dip down here, I'm starting out with the bearish scenario. I am starting out with the bearish scenario, and then we're going to move on to the bullish scenario. All right, I'm feeding the bears first, okay? If this does break down, I think the more logical level to watch out for is about 42.5. We know we've been talking about that 42.5 level for BTC as a possible retracement level. We were talking about it when we were dumping right here. I thought, we were going to go back down to that 42.5 level, but we never did, right? And I think it would be healthy for Bitcoin to go back down to that level, retest these highs, and also retest the 0.5 fib, or actually this is the 0.382 Fibonacci, which is also right at that level as well. So 42.5 is definitely my target for the downside. I just don't see us dropping back down to 37,000. That seems a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. But that's the bearish scenario, right? The bullish scenario. The bullish scenario. Well, Bitcoin does what it wants to do, like it always does. It seems like we're looking at the charts and things might look bearish, and then Bitcoin just decides to do this. We've seen that countless times here lately. But let's take a look at a bullish scenario. Is we just decide to break this to the upside for whatever reason, right? There's nothing early on here that's going to tell me that's going to do so. You have no bullish divergence and you have no bearish divergence. So the RSI is really not telling you much here on the 4-hour. But if we come up here, obviously we know our next resistance level on our fibs on the daily to me is about, if we can break our highs, between about 51,000 and about 52,000 is our golden pocket, right? 51,000 and 52,000, right? That's our 0.618 and 0.65 Fibonacci levels on the daily right there, okay? That's our bullish scenario. We break up out of this and we continue up to the upside. Let's take a look at our few moving averages here. Let's take a look at our EMA 20, which you guys know I like to use as a short-term indicator. You guys can see right now we're holding that as support. So you can see nicely how this kind of usually plays out. And lately, what it seems like when Bitcoin drops below the 20 moving average, seems to be kind of a catapult to the upside shortly after. Not always, right? Not always, but you can see right here, we dipped below it shortly, and then we got a nice move up to the upside. Here we dipped below it, eventually led to an upside. All right, here we dip below it, catapult, dip below it there, catapult, dip below it there, catapult. So we'll see if we dip below that and it acts of some sort of, move back up to the upside shortly after. It also kind of lines up with the bottom of our wedge as well. So we'll see. We'll see if we get one more dip, break down below it, we maybe bounce off the wedge and continue up. I could definitely see that scenario playing out as well. But we're holding that nicely as support, as we've done for, if you zoom out back down here, we held it nicely as support kind of on this ride up here as well. So that's really the 4-hour, guys. Not much else. EMA ribbon, nicely, or just nicely respecting the EMA ribbon too. Tend to bounce off that as well. We can see we're right on the top of that EMA ribbon on the 4-hour too. Will we bounce off that EMA ribbon and continue up, right? And continue up. Jack the Ripple said, boring. Talk about the ones that are going to the moon. Well, we know we start with Bitcoin because unfortunately your altcoins aren't going to go to the moon unless Bitcoin continues up. If Bitcoin dumps here, your altcoins are going to go down with it. So that's why it's important to talk about Bitcoin. It's not always important to talk about altcoins. Because I guarantee if Bitcoin does dump out of this wedge, all your altcoins are going to dump with it and probably dump harder than BTC. Okay? Telling you that right now. Just saying. Just saying. So just to kind of clarify of why we look at Bitcoin in the beginning and don't look at, the altcoins that pump, because, Bitcoin's the macro, Bitcoin's the market leader, and that's just kind of how it works. It's kind of how it works. XRP is going to touch the Pluto. Facts. All right, moving on. So we have basically the moral of the story is we bring up our EMAs and our EMA ribbon. We have good support below us as far as this upwards trending support, as far as our EMA ribbon and our 20 EMA. We have support there. It's just a matter of getting that upwards pressure there for BTC. Moving on to the daily. I actually want to look at this daily chart here. Well, I have the same rising wedge. You can see our RSI is consolidating in sort of a lower high and higher high trajectory. You can look for a breakout on this RSI. It kind of lines up almost perfectly with the end of the wedge. You can see here that the sort of symmetrical triangle type formation on the RSI is lining up almost perfectly with the top of the wedge here. So that we'll see. I mean, which I think is whatever way this RSI breaks is likely the way that we're most likely going to break for the pattern. So we'll watch this closely on the daily. What's interesting, if we look at, from our swing high to our swing low pattern here, our 0.5 fib is acting as really, really nice support. We talked about this yesterday, everyone. All right. The 0.5 Fibonacci was our previous resistance, and now we are trying to flip it as previous support. And that's sitting at right about 46,800. If we can get a daily close above that today, I think that's going to be a super bullish close, and just could be a bullish, like I said, support into resistance flip, kind of like how you did down here, right? Resistance into support flip, kind of doing the same thing there, just in a smaller, more condensed price action there, as we try not to break down from this wedge, for BTC. But that's really the daily on this. Bring up our EMA ribbon on the daily. That's coming up pretty quickly, right? That's coming up pretty quickly. And if we zoom out, guys, this is another indicator that I think is very, very important to look at. We never broke this on the way up, right? Ever since we broke it down here at about 10,000, we always confirm the EMA ribbon as support all the way up, right? From 10,000 to 65,000. Every dip, we bounced off this. Every single dip, okay? So if we look at where it is right now, the bottom of it is currently at 39,338, and this moves up every second that goes by. This EMA ribbon moves up here on the daily, right? Every single second that goes by. So the bottom of that is 39,337. I think if we want to stay in a complete bullish trend, I would like to keep our daily closes inside that EMA ribbon if we were to dip that far. Are we going to dip down to 39,000? Who knows, guys? Who knows? What I always say is no one really knows what's going to happen here. And that's just what I want to hold as daily support. I don't want to see us drop back below that. It's been obviously really, really nice. Like when we're below it, it's your perfect resistance. When you're above it, it's your perfect support. So that's the level to watch for. The top of it, if you want to know what the top of it is 41.4. Like I said, that this moves up every second that goes by. So if we start dipping here, this could be all the way up towards 42,500 by the time that we would even reach there, and we could bounce off it, something like that. But that's what I'm watching for in the daily, as of right now, right? As of right now. Moving averages, anything I wanted to note here on this? Not really. Not really. I think I have these on the other chart. Let me move back over here. So our 200 moving average is currently at 45.3. Is it important for us to stay above this? Well, I'm going to have to say no on that. I'm going to have to say no. And the reason why I don't think it's too important that we stay above this is because we dipped below it right here and it bounced right back above it like it was butter, right? I mean, it was pretty awesome. We dipped below it like it was butter, and then we pounced back above it like it was butter. So I don't think it's too important that we do hold that if we do dip, but maybe that will be some support as well. 45.3 is a possible dip scenario. But yeah, guys, I told you guys all the dip scenarios that I possibly think what we're watching for. Upside target is still 51, 52. We just need that sort of juice to get us up. And the short-term charts might look slightly bearish, right? We have daily bearish divergence. We have a rising wedge. We have sort of a bear flag on the hourly chart here. So the shorter-term time frames look a little iffy right now. I'm not going to lie to you, right? I always tell you if the charts look a little bearish on the short term, that's all good. But I think the most important thing to take from this is, does Bitcoin care if the charts look a little bit bearish on the short term? Does it care?
Nope. Nope.
Will it care this time? Possibly. Has it not cared in the past? Yup. So we'll have to wait and see what Bitcoin decides to do. As always, guys, the weekly still looks uber bullish. I'm not bearish on the long-term time frames. You look at the weekly and the monthly, they look so freaking good. So freaking good. So I'm really only talking from really the 4 hour and below. Even the daily, it's only the bearish divergence that looks bearish, right? Everything else looks super bullish still. Weekly and monthly still look primed for another run to the upside. MACD is going to flip bullish. Most likely, I think, this cross is very, very close here. This could be flipping bullish maybe tomorrow. And RSI still is ready to move up here for BTC. So very, very still bullish on the long-term time frames. It looks likely we're going to close 300 Spartan support. Play the song for XRP. Mamba, we'll look at XRP next, just for you, my friend. But yeah, 43.2. It's actually a little bit higher now. Let me update this. I like to update this for you guys so you can see it, the price a little bit bigger for you. 43.4 is the level we have to close above. So we're still a solid almost $4,000 above that. So it's likely that we're going to get that 20 moving average close that we were looking for last week. Remember, we were fighting like Vikings. Let's go. We must win this war. Well, this week, it looks like that we are going to win the war. Well, I should say we're going to win the battle, and then we're going to hopefully win the war after that. But this is one of the key levels that we're watching for. I know we broke above the 200-day MA. Now we need to break above the sort of 20-week MA. And this could be the week. Tomorrow's a big close day to close above that for good, right? 100% close it for good, because we don't know if we did it last week at the end of the day, right? The pump day has been Saturday from what I've seen. Really? I don't know. XRP? Everyone wants XRP. Everyone's saying XRP with a couple. We'll XRP to couple from Bitcoin. I'm going to have to say one thing on that. The XRPers are so happy. I'm proud of you XRPers. You guys stuck by your sides, and I'm happy for anyone that makes gains in this market, man. You guys stuck to your guns, and XRP is performing pretty well right now. So congrats, guys. Seriously, congrats to you. Congrats to you. All right, but that's really BTC. Nothing else I really want to state there. This is the chart we looked at yesterday. Still, I think it's very, very important that we break this on the weekly, right? The weekly RSI break above this yellow line. Historically, that's been our rejection point on dead cat bounces. When we can't get back above that yellow line, tends to be a confirmed dead cat bounce. When we do get back above that yellow line, it tends to be a continuation of the bull market. So we'll see what happens there. Very, very important that we break above that, in my personal opinion. Bitcoin 47,054 at the current moment. I'm seeing everyone's pumping right now. XRP army makes some noise. XRP army makes some noise. All right, here we go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right, let's go check out XRP real quick, because XRPers are getting hyped. I got to give them their juice. I got to give them their juice. All right. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Really good. That is really good. 130.65 for XRP. Look at that weekly. Look at that weekly candle, bro. Look at that weekly candle, dude. That's crazy. Holy moly. That is a weekly candle from the gods. Sick. Whoa, look at that. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? The big green Dido is a 69% pump as of right now. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? 69% big green Dido from the lows. I don't think it was, man. I don't think that is. And I think the golden pocket's coming up next. All right. The 0.618 is the next level of resistance for XRP. I'm proud of all you XRPers, though. I really am. We'll look at ADA next too. We'll look at ADA next too. 69. Yeah, I mean, the next resistance for XRP, guys, like if you guys are huge XRP fans, for anyone in particular, right, is the golden pocket zone, which is you smash the 0.5 like it was cotton candy on a damn local fair. right? And the 0.65. So you're looking at 140 and 145. Somewhere in that zone is your next resistance. That's your golden pocket zone. Could be some resistance there. Your daily RSI is at 85. You know, if you look left, historically, that's been a level you kind of struggled at a little bit. Right here, back here. Here you went a little bit higher. Does RSI really mean anything at times like this? A little bit, but you can't really base your decisions off the RSI right now. I mean, things are just super bullish at the moment. But yeah, congrats to the XRPers. We'll go back and look at that a little more there. Cardano at 220. Cardano also had a massive weekly candle. Look at Cardano's massive weekly candle too. Insane. Cardano is pushing its highs, man. Like its weekly close highs is at 230. You're at 220 right now. So you're really, really close to that weekly high level. Really, really close. When do you start covering crap coins? Today, all right? I'm giving the XRPers their juice. And it's apple juice. It's not cranberry juice. 220. Yeah, for Cardano. It just looks crazy on the weekly, man. That's a. Let's see if this is 69% too. Oh no, the whales didn't do it on purpose. This one's 54. I was like, if they're both 69, there's no way that's a coincidence. But yeah, next resistance is 230. That's your daily close, right there, right there. I think that's also your weekly close too. So that level is going to be a tough cookie. It's your weekly close and your daily close on ADA. So, and ADA's RSI is at a 90, bro. At a 90. That's as high as you were back here in February when you were going absolutely nuts. So, just be wary of that, obviously, but I don't think that really means anything. Let's get rid of Homer Simpson in the chat. Jake said, fine, you want 69, I got you. Pump it up to 69%. It's not, fate until it does that. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Algo? Got Hodl with Bob on there. Let's friggin' go. What's going on, James? The new green dildo. We look at XRP again. Is it pumping again? I'll look at it real quick. If it's not pumping, then I'm taking it off. Yeah, it's still at 130. I'll keep the chart up here in case it starts pumping, though. Bitcoin, 47,136. Bitcoin's retesting its sort of resistance level here. So we just actually broke the 0.5 fib on Bitcoin on this swing high to swing low. So that's pretty important. Now, can we get a close above that? If we do, I think it's likely we would test our 0.618 and 0.65 level at about 47.3. But we got to close above this 0.5 fib. You can see all these candles right here in the hourly kept getting closes at that exact level, right? Now, if we break those, we're coming up here. Just like we wicked. We broke this one right here. We wicked to it right there. That's where we're coming to next. No, this is not Mickey Mouse. This is not Mickey Mouse, okay? It's simply circles, all right? All right, let's check out ETH. Let's check out ETH.
This is my wife, Ethereum.
ETH is at 3268. I want it at 3269. That seems to be the theme of the stream so far, is 69. Let's take swing high to swing low on ETH. And ETH did relatively the same thing. Not exactly the same thing, but, if we're looking at this from the same kind of level, we did wick up to the golden pocket, slightly above. It looks like ETH is trying to do the same kind of thing right now, breaking back above the 0.5 fib. ETH's fibs aren't exact. I could have just drew them wrong. They're a little bit more like that. Yeah, they're not exact. So we broke the 0.5 fib. If we continue up, right, we have our golden pocket at 0.618 and 0.65. That's at about 32.8, right? So we're actually not that far from there. So kind of same thing we're looking at with Bitcoin at the current moment on the short-term time frames, guys. I I saw some people trying to state that this was like some sort of head and shoulders pattern here. It could be, right? It could be if you come back down and you break the neckline, which probably would be at the your Fibonacci level right here, which I think is your point. Oh, it's actually not a fib level. Okay, never mind. That's just a previous resistance level. But yeah, at about 3193, if you break that, I could see that. I could see the scenario where that could play out, you know. But we'd have to break that neckline. It looks like ETH is trying to break up here as we speak right now. So we'll see what happens there. Let's clear this out real quick. I want to look at the little bit longer term time frames on this. Do we have any type of, you know, wedge for ETH? You know, because you know Bitcoin's in sort of a wedge. I wouldn't be surprised if ETH is in some type of pattern as well. The ETH looks like to be more of a channel rather than a wedge, which, you know, take it for what you will. Could break either way there if it's more of a channel. You can see you got 3 touches on the bottom, 3 touches on the top. We'll see, right? You're close to the top, so that's good. Let's take out your EMA ribbon on the daily right there as the 4-hour. What's going on, Art, man? We're chilling tonight, man. We're waiting for Bitcoin to make some moves. 47.1. I didn't do anything yet, but ETH on the 4-hour has held the 4-hour EMA ribbon this whole time. So unlike Bitcoin that's broken below the 4-hour EMA ribbon, ETH tends to bounce off this. You can see it's held the entire run up here. And you're almost at it right now. This goes up every second that goes by too. So this will start going up. You're going to have to make a decision here pretty quickly whether you want to continue or you want to break down here. I think this is a pretty good indicator on, you know, you're going to get squeezed between this and this upper resistance. And you're going to have to make a decision. So audio, my short term on audio is that it's, we'll look at audio. We'll look at audio. I'm not going to spitball stuff here. All right, let's go to the daily on this. Daily. So we talked about how we want the daily EMA ribbon to hold for Bitcoin. It's the same thing for ETH. Really the whole run up, you know, besides a little bit of consolidation down here, which Bitcoin did the same. Once ETH broke about $300, it held this EMA ribbon on closes almost perfectly all the way up. So, and you can see once we broke down below it, it was your resistance perfectly. So what we want to see is if ETH does dip, you want to hold this, right? The bottom of this is a little bit lower than BTC, right? Because ETH went up a little bit faster here. The bottom of this is currently at about 2,500. We either have people that love XRP or hate XRP. I only hate it because it screwed me over. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't hate it, to be perfectly honest. I hold a grudge over it. It's not that I hate the XRP army or anything. I just have a grudge against the coin in particular. So we'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at that. Polkadot. Sure. Absolutely, Greg. But 3269 daily want to hold this, right? We said the bottom is 25.20. We'll take a look at our fib levels. If we do get a pullback, guys, I'm looking at pullbacks at the current moment because Bitcoin's in a short-term little bearish pattern, right? So if this was the top, hypothetically, this was the top of the local move. I'm not going to say we're going to crash back down here. If this is the top of the local move, let's take top to bottom of this, and the 382 seems like a pretty good confluence level. If we look at the 382, actually the 236 looks even more juicy. But you know, the 382 is right in the middle of that ribbon. Other than that, let's see, not a lot of tops. I would say the 236 is a lot of confluence, right? A couple local tops at that relative area, and your previous support. So that could definitely be an area to look at for as well. I'm actually going to post some of these on the chart and keep them there, just so we have them as possible retrace levels. Let's mark here, and let's mark right here, just as possible retrace levels. 2941 and 2700 as possibilities, right? I don't see you going much lower than that. If you do, probably looking at slightly lower levels. But if you did, you'd probably be below the daily EMA ribbon at that point. So at that point, you know, you're probably looking a little sketchy anyways. 5-minute candle. Who's looking at the 5-minute candle right now? You guys are nuts. You guys are a little nuts. But yeah, that's ETH. That's ETH. We're waiting on kind of the same type of thing. We have bearish div on ETH, right? Very, almost the same thing as Bitcoin. You can see we have bearish divergence on ETH. Lower highs, right? Higher lows. It's bearish divergence. It could definitely go down a little bit lower. Based on TA. But what I always want to state, guys, is TA isn't perfect, right? TA only tells you a part of the story. It doesn't really tell you how, I guess it does based on market structure, but it doesn't really tell you the full picture, right? We know that the sentiment is ultra bullish right now, right? So the whales can paint a bearish pattern, but if the sentiment is super bullish and people want to buy, it can easily break to the upside too. So that's why I always say, you know, TA works a lot of the times, but in bullish market conditions, you know, TA can get completely erased like it's nothing. We've seen it countless times already on this run where the bears are like, oh, this is bearish, you know, this is bearish, and then we've just continued up. So, you know, always keep TA with a grain of salt, and that's coming from someone that, you know, likes to do TA, more so for fun. You guys know I'm more of an investor. I'm not really a trader. I more so do TA for fun and to find the best buy opportunities which present themselves, in my personal opinion. So, and to find the best potential sell opportunities when that does come. So, take it with a grain of salt, right? The market's super bullish right now. This could easily just break up to the upside if it wants to. So, always remember that, right? I don't got no crystal ball. I don't got no crystal freaking ball. You see this girl right here? Yes, I am very, very pretty. Look at my eyes. Bright blue. Bright blue. Does it mean I know everything? Nope. The crystal ball can only tell me so much. And all it tells me is Bitcoin's bullish right now, but the charts look a little bearish. That's all it tells me. That's all it tells me here. So take it with a grain of salt, guys. All right? Seriously. Very, very pretty girl, though. Very, very pretty girl. I would say that. You guys are like, that girl's not pretty. That girl's hideous. That girl is hideous. Bitcoin's right at that resistance I had there. You could argue it's like the... You could draw this top resistance a couple different ways here. Red Sox to the moon. Red Sox to the moon. I'm actually going with a game with the two with some of the homies on stream here. You know what I mean? Going to a game with some of the homies on the stream. Makeup on point. Yep. Absolute facts. Makeup's always on point there. All right. So that's ETH. I actually wanted to go. Let's go check out Cardano. We looked at Cardano, but let's do a little bit. You know, we'll try to do a little bit deeper dive. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about, guys. I mean, it's tough to do TA on an asset that looks like this, right? It's easier to do TA when it's in a consolidation period and you're kind of looking for the next general direction, or, you know, looking at probabilities of directions. On an asset that looks like this, you're basically looking at next resistance and support levels for a possible pullback, and maybe some indicators to tell you if you're overbought or oversold up to a certain point, or you're overheated for if you're using a different indicator. Technically, Cardano is very, very overheated right now. Technically, okay? Say you got the bearish div on the 4-hour, okay? And it's probably there on the daily too. Actually, it might not be on the daily, but the 4-hour, you got bearish div. You got 220. You've done a ridiculous run. Really, in the last 2 days, you've done a ridiculous run from like 140 to 220, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, man, I mean, if you look at a possible, you know, pullback scenario, if you look at Cardano, the points, the golden pocket, right? The golden pocket makes the most sense. You slightly retested it here, but I think a more thorough retest, if you were to pull back, Sounds like some sense here. Man, it's tough, guys, because the charts can look like they're overheated, but can Cardano just fly back up to the upside too?
Nope.
Well, I mean, yes. Yes, it can. White Sox will coast to World Series win this year? Maybe. I don't really watch baseball, to be honest. I'll go to games here and there just for fun, just to drink some beers. Drink some beers, like they say up here in Boston. Drink some beers. But other than that, not a huge baseball fan. Like I said, I'm more of a football and basketball fan, to be honest. I used to be a huge baseball fan. The game's kind of, not as exciting as it used to be, as far as maybe personalities and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Baseball's kind of past its headway for me. But, yeah, if you're looking for a possible pullback, like I said, the 0.618 fib, which is at 196 to about 190, that's the level I'd be looking for a pullback at. Other than that, if you want to continue up, which is certainly a possibility, we probably want to go look at the daily and look at your last candle body highs that we talked about, right? 230. That's the daily candle body highs and the weekly candle body highs. Both. Right there. Right? 230. Weekly high and daily high. So very, very importantly at 230. If you do continue up. The daily, you don't have bearish divergence, but you're also at a 90 like we talked about in the RSI. You're getting up there, right? You're getting up there. And I don't want to say you can't keep going up because I feel like when I do say that, the asset just keeps going up. So, but based on the charts, this should get a pullback at some point. Look at this on the daily. That's insane. Literally insane. We were talking about how Cardano was being slow, and the day we said Cardano was being slow, ever since then, it has gone nuts. Absolutely nuts. XRP pulling back a little bit. I wanted to check XRP real quick. Daily EMA ribbon. You've gone up very, very fast, and your daily EMA ribbon's all the way down at, 138. So let's see if this can catch up to you pretty fast. It should. It should. This is moving up pretty fast because you're way above it. So the other thing is, if you pull back, you probably have a little bit harder to pull back because you went up so fast. But we shall see. Check out the 4-hour EMA ribbon. It's been your support on the way up nicely. So if you pull back to that, that's probably right in your golden pocket zone. Right in the golden pocket zone, right? 195, 190, possible pullback. All right. Always stay realistic on the charts, guys. Like, nothing goes up in a straight line forever. As much as I want this to just go to the moon and go to $10 straight up, I think we got to sometimes stay grounded and be like, all right, a pullback could be coming here. This is crazy. But we shall see. 121. Come on, BTC. Do something. Come on, ETH. Do something. All right. Let's go look at the macro stuff. The macro. There's actually two little things I wanted to look at here. Just this one. Now, ignore the parabolic user growth. This is something I found on Twitter. All right. I didn't write this. I don't know if this is actually going to happen here. But what I thought was very interesting is this, right? The Bitcoin users, right? So the purple/pink here is the users, right? The total users for Bitcoin, right? Total users for Bitcoin. You can see right here, we actually got up to the previous high in 2017 and got rejected, and now we're past that, right? And we're starting to go parabolic here. Now that's not what I wanted to really say, right? Obviously, we broke new all-time highs for Bitcoin users. What I wanted to state on this, right, is if we look at the previous peaks, right? If you look at the previous peaks of the market, now take this with a grain of salt. I just thought this was something interesting to talk about. But if you look at the peaks, let's start at 2017. After you made that initial peak, you never even got sniffed close to the previous highs as far as users go, right? You went up, all right? And then you literally stayed way down here until you started going up in a bull market again, right? If you go back to the 2013 bull market, which was right here, okay, same thing. All right, we pulled back, never even got close, right? Until we started the uptrend again, right around here. We started the uptrend, that's when we started to get parabolic again, right? We go back to 2011, same thing, right? We topped out, went into the bear market, never got close until we started the next uptrend and peaked out again, right? And you can see this time's different, right? We did not go into a little bear market as far as user growth goes. We're actually making a higher high. Could that mean that people are still interested in crypto behind the scenes and are still continuing to use it? Definitely could be. So I think there's another indicator that we are not done just quite yet. We are not done just quite yet. I'm looking at something more of the lines of, this 2013 run. I'm still looking something along the lines of that. And the more time goes by here, the more it looks exactly like 2013, to be perfectly honest with you. So we'll see if that continues, but definitely something interesting to keep an eye on right there. Second, what I would say, a second thing I want to look at, sometimes I like to look at these, more broader things. Is this from the Rational Root? If you guys that don't follow him on Twitter, he puts up some awesome charts, by the way, on Twitter. But I wanted to share this with you guys too. So this is basically consolidation phase comparisons for Bitcoin cycle. So obviously we have 2011, 2013, 2017, and 2021, right? Our four, cycles that people like to sort of look at. Now, you can see here, basically what happens here is this is, it uses this dotted line as the recovery slope, which is basically when we have the biggest correction in the cycle, he takes that point and connects it to the bottom. And what's interesting is here, okay, if we actually look towards the bottom here, 2011, we had, see the bottom here where it says the, right down here, consolidation phase low, right? See right down here? We actually had around a 53% correction in 2011, right here, okay? In 2013, we had around the same point, right? About a 53% correction right here. Now, 2017 was a little bit different. We didn't get as many big pullbacks in 2017, but we had that correction. In 2021, we had right around that 53% correction, okay? And both times, right, we obviously hit it because that's where the line goes to, but interesting enough, almost halfway between every market, we get that significant pullback of 50% or more, or in 2017's case, the biggest pullback in the cycle. We've looked at that on the weekly chart before. If you stack them all up right on top of each other, the midpoint dip happens literally right in the middle of the cycle almost every single time. Not almost every single time, every single time. Okay? We can look at that a little bit later if we stack them up against each other. But another interesting, and what he states here is basically what happens next. And you can see every single time we bounce off this general trend line, which is the recovery slope, we continue on a massive run for the rest of the year. So we're starting it now. Will that happen like it has every single other time? Thought that was pretty interesting too. Sometimes I like to look at these more macro stuff and gets my little panties in a gymboree. But anyways, I'll stop blinding you with the white screen here. And we'll move on to some other stuff we normally look at. But let me know in the chat if you thought that those two things were a little bit cool. I especially like the Bitcoin users. I thought that's pretty interesting. Actually, real quick, you know what I want to do? I actually do want to show you guys. If you guys don't know what I mean by a midpoint pullback in every single cycle, I want to show you it like stacked up against each other, because a lot of people don't really look at the cycle stacked up, and this can go with all you altcoin guys too, right? Because if Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up too. So this is important for the altcoin guys here too. For example, let's take, right? You could take the bottom of the cycle either way. I like to take the absolute bottom, including the wicks. So let's stack up 2011. All right, let's stack up 2013. Whoops. What, a Pluto? This dude said go to Pluto. Yeah, we could take a look, man. XRP is going to Pluto, apparently. Not Mars, it's going to damn Pluto. They even go to the moon. This dude said go to Pluto. All right. So basically, what I was trying to explain in this chart, okay, the big dips in the middle of every market, you know, stacked up against each other, right? 2011 had its biggest dip right in the middle, 53%, right? 2013, the biggest dip in the middle, okay? 2017, its biggest dip was actually right, like exactly the same time as this one, okay? And this bull market, we got the biggest dip right at the same point. Always happens right near the middle of the market in a pretty much perfect trajectory. You know, if we look at this from a sort of, you know, decreasing returns, shout out to Ben Cowan. He likes to look at this stuff. But, you know, if you look at a sort of decreasing returns, it happens relatively the same point as we get decreasing returns. So in theory, we should get somewhere up in this range for BTC at some point, right? At some point. So we shall see. This is kind of in a stacked up version for you guys, but you know, that tends to be what happens for Bitcoin in the cycles. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. Come on, BTC. Everyone poke BTC with a stick. Everyone do it. Everyone do it. Flux pumped. All right. Let's see what else we got. 21 Windows said, now show everyone else what happened after it went up. Sure, I can do that, man. What happened after it went up? Well, it went into a bear market, and then it went up another 10,000%. Went into a bear market, and then went up another 2,000%. I don't know what your point is, man. Bitcoin's on a trajectory up for the last 11 years. Okay? The bears win some of the time, but the bulls always win in the end. What I said to people this morning in the members only stream, time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Now I'll repeat that. Time in the market beats timing the market. Okay? The longer you stay in crypto, usually the more money you're going to make versus trying to always, you know, FOMO win when it's going up and panic selling when it's going down. All right. Total market cap. Kind of a nothing burger day on the total market cap. We got 10 minutes into the close, by the way, guys. Total market cap's kind of a nothing burger right now. What's up, Rod? Pitch in for beer at the game. Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it, man. It probably does cost like $10 at the damn Red Sox game for a damn beer, man. They overcharge at those sporting events. They can, though. It's supply and demand, right? People want their beer. People are going to pay for the damn beer. You know what I mean? That's true. But kind of a nothing burger. We know this is going, right? It played out literally perfectly to a T. That's why I'm slightly worried about this rising wedge for BTC as far as short-term price action goes. For a slight pullback. Now, worry's not the right way. I'm never really worried about the Bitcoin price. If it goes to friggin' 20K, I really wouldn't care, to be honest. But you know, if this does dip, right, this is why I'm slightly worried. These wedges have been playing out pretty well for the crypto market lately, and if this one played out pretty well. We still think 2.29 trillion is coming next. Obviously, got the bullish cross and the daily EMA ribbon. Holding a support all the way up, resistance all the way down. Now going to try to hold that as support. We'll see if that continues. Obviously, the altcoins had a good day today. I'm assuming the altcoin market cap went up. Yeah, look at the altcoin market cap hit our target perfectly. 1.12 trillion. Another wedge that played out perfectly. 1.12 trillion. If we break this, guys, all right, if we break this for the altcoins, this is it until I see it. This is it until all-time highs. There's really nothing else there. I mean, it's for the most part straight up, straight down. Yeah, there's a little mumbo jumbo in there, but you know, it's mostly just a peak up and a peak down. So if we break this, we could be seeing some massive gains here, up to 1.48 trillion, which for altcoins is, you're talking a 32% gain on altcoins, right? So that could be huge. That could be absolutely huge. You're up to, what is it, a $1 trillion market cap on altcoins? That's pretty huge. 1.08 trillion, I should say. We've been at 1 trillion for a couple days now. But yeah, that could be pretty huge. We're right at this previous peak right here. Previous peak. Let's check out Bitcoin dominance. That was kind of what I want to talk about on stream today. Altcoins are probably going to start outpacing Bitcoin here, guys, for the foreseeable future, in my personal opinion. Why is that? Well, we talked about this wedge, and it just continues to play out. And I think it's, at this point, it's likely we're coming back down to 39% based off the falling wedge. So expect altcoins to probably outpace Bitcoin, which probably means that crypto probably stays bullish genuinely. If Bitcoin starts dumping, probably expect this to continue up because altcoins will dump harder, right? And the reason why another reason why I expect the bull market to continue is this wedge breakout was no lie, man. The back test and continuing down, I think down here just makes the most sense as far as a measure move. And a lot of people don't understand how important this is, right? Because what did we talk about when the Bitcoin dominance goes down? The crypto market is bullish in that scenario. We can go look at it in the past, but in general, right? It's not always that way. Like crypto was bullish right here, but it went up. But in general, when the bull market started, it was right here. Altcoins went off. Bitcoin had a run. Altcoins market dumped. Bitcoin went up. Now this should be the next leg for altcoins back down. Who knows how low that this can go, man? How low do you guys think that let's do it. Let's do it. A poll here. How low will the BTC dominance go before the end of the year? Let's see. How low will the Bitcoin dominance go before the end of the year? We're gonna do 45. We're gonna do stay above 44%. We're gonna do 44% to 40%. We're gonna do 40% to 30%. And we're gonna do 30% and below. Okay? Let me know what you guys think. Nightly close. Yep, we got our daily close. We can call it a nightly close too. A nightly close too for BTC. Andre said Kelvin said 0. 0, man. Now with altcoins pumping like this. Anyways, let's go look at the DXY. DXY dumping today. I love it. I love it. I like that. Right? I like that, guys. It's another wedge, man. These wedges have been playing out so good. It's almost as good as the wedgie I gave Bob today. I gave Bob the best wedgie ever. It's not as good as these wedges, though. Right, we talk about Bitcoin's wedge, total market cap's wedge, the Bitcoin dominance wedge, back test, dump. Okay, in theory, this should come back down to 91.5 bucks on the DXY as a back test. We'll see what happens when you get to that level. But another beautiful, beautiful structure there. Let's see if that hits 91.50. Should in theory, right? But does everything always happen in theory? Not really. Okay, not really. XRP double digits before the end of the year. I'm not going to say nope on that one. I guess it's theoretically possible. I'm not going to say nope on that one. Will it be tough? Yeah. Looking at what, like 8x from here? It's pretty crazy. Check out the S&P. Oh, man. The crash. The SRP is crashing. Hold on. Guys, I'm Jordan's mom, Karen. My husband, Ken. my ex-husband, Ken, has sources. My ex-husband Ken has sources, and he told me that the S&P 500 was crashing based off absolutely no reason. He just thinks that the S&P 500 is crashing. He thinks that the stock market is going to crash. He's been saying it for the last 10 years, and it just keeps going up and up and up. So don't make fun of my husband. Don't make fun of my husband. Don't you dare make fun of my husband. Don't you do it. Okay? The stock market will crash, and it will crash in the next couple weeks. Guys, people have been saying the damn stock market, okay, as we're gonna crash forever, man. It just keeps going up and up and up. The macro looks really good for crypto right now. The stock market going up like crazy. The DXY broke out of a falling wedge, back tested, and is coming down. You cannot ask for a better setup for crypto to perform well right now. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. Bitcoin dominance dropping, DXY dropping, stock market pumping. Come on, man. The macro looks great right now. And you can't even argue it. You can't even argue that the macro looks so freaking good. All right? I want to get that off my chest. Because all I hear every day is the stock market's gonna dump. If they keep printing money, the stock market is not gonna dump. It's not gonna damn dump. Jeez. She's married to Peter Schiff. You guys didn't know that my mom and Ken's actually my dad. Why do you think BitBoy gets the sources from there? BitBoy's my uncle. Now you guys can put it all together, right? BitBoy's my uncle, who's Ken's brother, who's my dad, who my mom is now divorced from Ken. So unfortunately, it's kind of the way it goes. But that's how I get my sources. That's how BitBoy gets his sources. That's how George gets his sources. Okay? It's the daily close. Let's go check out the daily close here. Bitcoin on the daily close. Daily close. All right, perfect. We closed above. Where do we close above? I ruined my charts, man. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Whoa, Ken? Like, whoa, Ken. So we held the 0.5 fib. Okay? Tell your uncle to shill cuss. Who's Ben Gown in the family? You can see right here. We held the 0.5 fib perfectly. Back test of the 0.5 fib. Back test of the previous high. Now we just gotta hold. Nice daily close. I like it. I like it. Pretty clean. Pretty damn clean. What's good now is it's going to be kind of easy for us to break the bearish divergence because we're so close to it. All we need is like one decent green day, and not the band, but one decent green day to get back above that level on the RSI there. That's all we need to do. We just need to break this previous high right there. It's going to take one green day. That's it, man. This daily looks good. 4 hour looks fine. Like you're trying to mosey your way up, but it's kind of forming a bearish kind of pattern here. It looks bullish. You would think this would be bullish, that you're going up. It still could be bullish, right? You got to break this golden pocket zone between the 0.65 and the 0.618. Until you do that, it is what it is. But you know, these typically do break down. It's usually a continuation pattern. Right, the bulls are trying to push it up, but they can't do it. They're losing momentum. And once they lose momentum, it dips back down. But this could easily break up. Easily. Just with how bullish the crypto market is right now. We looked at the Bitcoin users chart. Right? I think this speaks volumes, man. This speaks volumes. After previous bear markets, you got destroyed on this. This speaks volumes, bro. Hold on, I'm going on a rant.
Rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert.
Remix. In the previous markets, when you topped out, you had... I'm going back to this damn chart because I didn't even touch what I wanted to touch on. In the previous tops of the markets, as far as users go, you had significant dips right after you topped out. I'm talking significant dips. Boom. Boom. Okay? Even in 2013 top. Boom. Top. Boom. 2017. Boom. This one. And you continue up. Even more parabolic after. Right? The users, you actually have bullish divergences on users right now. You have higher users and you have a lower price. Okay? Higher users, lower price. What does that mean for me? We're going to play catch up here. We are going to play catch up. And not the ketchup you put on burgers, but the ketchup that you get pumps from. Okay? Let's friggin' go.
Rant alert.
Remix. Today's one-day candle, a hanging man. Yeah, it is. Technically speaking, yes. A daily bearish candle, for sure, man. Like I said, I don't love candlesticks. I don't love going by candlesticks. They work sometimes, but not always. Not always. Just for an example, I was seeing people use the I think it was like the 3-month chart, and the last 3-month candle is like a bearish signal, and ever since then we've been up like 60%. So I take candlestick patterns with a grain of salt, but technically yes. Technically yes. Play music for ETH. Is ETH pumping right now? 327. If ETH breaks this previous high right here, let me actually just get rid of this. If ETH breaks, take high to low. If ETH breaks the golden pocket here from high to low, I will play the pump music. Okay, but it's only if we break, 3276 or 3280. That's it. That's it. All right. 8 is going up 220. 80 just wants to continue. How's XRP doing right now? Whoa. Okay, that's not. I was looking at XRP dominance. Look at XRP dominance though. Booming. That's actually pretty bullish. That's really good. XRPers, man. Gotta love the XRPers. Coming up on that trend line right there. But yeah, that looks good, man. $129 for XRP. Continuing up, dude. It's going up again. 130. All right, let's go. Let's do some of these super chats here while we wait for something else besides XRP to pump. Congrats, like, oh, here goes ETH. ETH about to retest the golden pocket zone. Can ETH break out to the upside? We'll see. Guys, if ETH breaks that golden pocket, let me know. Let me know in the chat, all right? We just said Erica became a member. What's going on, Erica? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see. Play the pump song for XRP. Dude, XRP keeps going, man. I'm gonna have to play the XRP pump song again. 20 EMA, 4 hour, 300 support. The 4 hour on Bitcoin, the EMA. The 200 as support. 200 moving average. Let's see. It's all the way down there at 40,000. Interesting. Interesting dilemma. Don't see much significance there yet. I mean, this could easily move up and then you bounce off of it at 42.5 as this moves up, right? Because that's a moving average, right? This is going to continue up. Maybe you continue down. You bounce off that level and continue up. I can maybe see that. XRP and ADA Ultimate Pump Song. Whoop, whoop. They want to go. You can tell they want to go right now. They're trying to. XRP is trying to go again, man. It's insane. Alabama Sun, I appreciate you, Jordan, and all the regulars here. I need to get this in just in case we start going down again. Y'all have kept in the game. What's up, man? It's all you, dude. It's all you. Don't give me credit for anything you guys do, right? Because even if I remember when I used to watch certain things and used to watch not necessarily videos, but watch like people like trading view charts, things like that. You know, it all comes down to you, right? It all comes down to your gut situation. Because even if you can listen to people, you still don't believe what they're going to say. It all comes down to you. The decisions that you make are your own decisions. So take credit for your own gains. Okay, just like you should take credit for your losses. Take credit for your own gains. Don't give anyone else credit because you had the emotional control to buy when it was low or hold when it was low until now. And now you're gaining the gains from that. So that's all you, man. That's all you. So congrats, John, if you start making some gains now, man. Mamba said, also, what's going on with ADA? P.S. You the best in the game. We looked at ADA. I think you were already here for the ADA one, man. But yeah, ADA 221 and XRP 130. Those ones look like they want to keep going. Hey, dude with a wig. It's okay. Facts. When did you start covering crap coins? Today, I guess. If you want to call XRP a crap coin. XRP is not a crap coin, okay? It has its faults, right? It has its faults, but every coin, I guess, has its faults. Here goes Cardano again. Let's friggin' go. Bitcoin's moving too. Bitcoin 47,209. ETH. It goes ETH. At its golden pocket. Will it break the golden pocket zone? If it does, could be testing the highs again. Or coming close to testing highs again. You're right at it right now. BTC right at that resistance right now as you speak. 47,200. 8 at 223. XRP pushing highs again. Man. Every day is something different. Huh? Every day is a different day, I guess we should say. Lovely TA, bro. Naked art. Appreciate it, man. We're chilling like a villain right now. Check on Telcoin lately. Been super busy. Boots. Well, check out Telcoin. Hope you're staying busy with good stuff, my man. Right? Busy's good when it's for good stuff. What is your short and long term on audio? You can check out audio. Audio. Kind of chilling right now. Look at that rounded bottom. We talked about this last time. Beautiful. Boom, boom. Broke the neckline. Boom. Love it. But yeah, I mean, let's just clear this out. Let's do our fibs. So let's go top to bottom here and look at what we got going on. So you broke the point. Yeah, you're back under it actually. The 236, which is interesting because the level actually, I like that you broke the level right here. So short term, it's good, right? So what you did is previous support, flipped it as resistance, flipped it into support. So the overall structure right now is really good. You can continue up. You got to get back above this 236 fib. If you do, next resistance is 224. I like audio as a project. I do. And I think, you know, just like every other alt, if Bitcoin reaches all-time highs again, most altcoins are going to do at least a 5x, in my personal opinion. Right? If Bitcoin's above, say, 70, 80,000, you're going to be seeing a lot, especially smaller cap altcoins, you're going to see them do a 5x. You're going to probably see, you know, mid caps do a 3x, somewhere in that range. If Bitcoin does a 2x, I usually think like the altcoins like to do a 3x, kind of like that. So audio is good. It's a slightly smaller cap coin. I like it for long term. I don't like doing long term predictions. They're never accurate. But you know, just like anything, I expect it to go up. You can maybe use these as some predictions, right? Maybe your 1.618 Fibonacci, 750. You know, your 2.618. You know, right around $12. You might be able to use some of that as prediction, but other than that, man, it's all a guess from there. It's all a guess. Just keeping it real. I can make up some arbitrary number that I think it's going to hit, but at the end of the day, it's just an arbitrary number that it probably won't even come close to, or it'll way overshoot, one of the two. Bob needs to take his positions. Posters down. He's fake. You don't even check Shiba. It's due to explode. Shiba? Smash those likes, says Tammy. Greg said Polkadot. And then Blue Collar Jose said Polymath. Is Polymath the one that got hacked or whatever? 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke this downward resistance for Polkadot. We know that already. And your next fib level, right? Once you broke that 236, you back tested it. Now you're continuing up slowly the last couple of days, but just like we kind of said with Cardano, right? Polkadot's went up pretty fast here. Went all the way down to $10. It's already done a 2x. But you know, 382. Sorry, your 382 fib is 382. 382 fib is about at $25 approximately. All right, so watch $25. A couple previous highs at that general level. Daily RSI, technically a bearish divergence, but if you get one more green Dito to the upside, you're probably going to be looking pretty good as far as that goes. You got higher highs, lower highs, bearish div, kind of like Bitcoin, kind of like ETH. So you got to see if that technically plays out. But $25 is next if that doesn't play out. Polymath. They got hacked and got their money back. Interesting. I thought that was the one. I was like, it was Poly something. But it was Polymath, you guys are saying. Didn't even drop. Wow. Surprised. Like, it didn't even have a drop during that like little hack situation. I was expecting to pull up the chart and see some pretty big dippage. Let's see. Golden Pocket Zone looks pretty fresh. This level looks pretty important too. Previous highs, previous low, relative previous high. Watch 382. At times like this, guys, I'm a big fan of the Fibonacci levels because Fibonacci levels and support resistance looking left because, like I said, like when you're looking at coins like this, There's not much you can really do TA on from that aspect. You got to see most of these coins have similar charts. Lower highs, higher highs. You have bearish divergence again for this coin. Will that play out and you get a pullback? Maybe look for a pullback down to, 26 cents at your 0.236 fib. Continue up, you go to the 382 fib. So you could argue your bottom side has bullish divergence too. We're getting higher lows and lower lows. So you could argue either way on this one. Depends which way you want to look at this from. Bitcoin trying something. There goes Bitcoin. ETH in the golden pocket zone. 32.79 for ETH. Like I said, if we break this golden pocket zone, we will play it, my friends. We will play it. 32.79. Cardano 224 hit. Pretty nice. Red Sox to the moon, said Ralph. Facts. Facts. Let's see. White Sox will coast to World Series this year. Maybe. Maybe not. The bird catcher said, thanks, man. No problem, bird catcher. A nice name. ETH with a fat rejection at the 0.618. Fat rejection. Immortal said, can you please check the XRP Bitcoin pairing? People are saying there's a resistance around. Yeah, I think we just looked at that, man. XRP Bitcoin. Yeah, this thing's about to go nuts on this pair. Straight up. The resistance at 2.9. Interesting. One thing I will state on this is XRP, it's like very, very, it kind of does a similar thing each time. And not to sound bearish, but if you look at this from sort of just like a kind of a fractal way, right? It gets one pump, two pumps, and then gets a third pump, and then rejects. Yeah? One pump, two pump, gets a third pump, and rejects. One pump, two pump, we'll get a third pump and reject, or have you not even started the first pump yet? Right? Have you not even gotten that third pump yet? Don't want to be Debbie Downer. I'm just seeing some type of fractal there. But yeah, if you break, I think, from my perspective, if you break, 3.8, whatever 3.8 is, that's the level to watch. Previous highs, you break those highs, I think you're going to the moon. You're going to the absolute moon. Daniel said, can you check out ACH, Alchemy Pay? ACH? What's Alchemy doing, man? Let's take a look. What? Massive pump on Coinbase. Got the Coinbase pump. Since then, it's kind of just been consolidating, right? Just been consolidating since then. Trying to round out here. We'll see. You don't have a lot of data on this thing. Not a lot of data on this thing, but not too bad. Like I said, I don't have a really any data on this, to be honest, man. So I wish I could be a little bit more help, but unfortunately, that's all I got, man. Erica became a member. What's going on, Erica? Thank you for becoming a member. Fidel said, can you do BCH? Thanks for the great work. Bitcoin Cash pumping. Someone said Bitcoin Cash is pumping. Why is Bitcoin Cash pumping? I have no idea. I have no idea. Why does Bitcoin Cash pump? I have no idea. All right, you guys deserve it. Here you go. Whoops. There you go, Bitcoin Cash, people. Bitcoin Cash. The Bitcoin Cash. Why does Bitcoin Cash pump? I have no freaking idea, man. I have no freaking idea. It's almost like, yes, I took over for Jordan. Why does Bitcoin Cash pump? It's almost like SHIB going up. Who the frig knows? Why does Bitcoin Cash even exist? Why does Bitcoin Cash even exist, right? Well, I can tell you why. It has a good community, just like Shiba Inu does. Stop hating on Bitcoin Cash. Jordan's always hating on Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin SV. He's always hating on these knockoffs, but what he doesn't know is those always outpace Bitcoin. He's such a loser. He's such a loser. He doesn't understand the basic economy of crypto. You buy the crap coins, you make profit. Why do you think I own Shiba, guys? Why do you think I own Shiba? It's clear as day. Freaking ridiculous. Mousetrap traps. 694 for Bitcoin Cash though. Nice, dude. I'm not a big fan of Bitcoin Cash, man. But if you make money on it, hey, does it really matter? Not really. Not really. I wouldn't be holding Bitcoin Cash long term, but that's just me. You broke your 236 fib. So in theory, okay, let's go to the daily. You hold the 382. The 382. 861.55 is the next level for the Bitcoin Cash. But yeah, that's pretty good, man. Pretty good. I spent too much on Bitcoin Cash now. Oh, man. Come on, Jordan. Wake up. The night's still young. 224 on ADA. ADA just continues going. V-Chain's still pumping right now. West Side, congrats on your Ethereum Classic, man. I will, ETH Classic a little different, right? ETH Classic, I think ETH Classic has some potential now. With, like I said, with Ethereum going to proof of stake, I think ETH Classic could have some potential now. So I still crap on ETH Classic, but I actually think ETH Classic might have some sort of use case coming up. Can't say the same about Bitcoin Cash, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. V-Chain pump music? Hell yeah! How can I not play? Stop being a shiller. 13.5 cents for VeChain. This thing at this point is going to test this Fibonacci level at about 14 cents. That's the next fib level. So I think it's going to go up and test that right now, in my personal opinion. VeChain just continues to kill it, right? All the coins that we were talking about the other day, oh, this coin's kind of struggling right now. This coin's not really doing much. All those coins that we talked about the other day are now doing very well. Cardano, VeChain, XRP, right? All these coins are performing well now. So, yeah. A lot of these coins are in what I want to call it, retracement price discovery. Okay? Retracement price discovery. Where they go up, they hit their fib levels. If they break the fib levels, they go to the next one. It's kind of just the way they rock and roll right now. Oh, let's look at my poll. How low will Bitcoin dominance go before the end of the year? Stay above 44%, 26. Wow, pretty even poll. Stay above 44%, 26%, 44 to 40%, 23% of people, 40% of 30%, 31% of people, and 30% and below, 20%. So people think it'll get to like 40% to 30%, most likely. So very, very evenly split as far as the Bitcoin dominance goes. Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Guys, when Bitcoin goes sideways, the altcoins go nuts. It's kind of been the name of the game here. 13.5 for VeChain as we continue up here. You check C3. Sure. Could check C3, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. Guys, we're not looking at anything that's below 1,000 market cap. Okay? Whatever this is. Rank 26.99. Yeah. Guys, anything that's below 1,000 market cap is going to do this. Okay? Anything that's super low cap can pump when it wants and can dump when it wants. This is actually probably going to perform pretty well. This is Charlie. This is a decentralized oracle to the Cardano network. Interesting. That's the oracle for Cardano, or in oracle for Cardano. Performing pretty well. I don't really know much about it besides that, but interesting. ETC is pumping. VeChain continues up. Ethereum Classic, let's see. Yep. All right, you asked for it. We're gonna party. Don't wanna hold back. What does that guy say? Don't want to hold back, or we're gonna party? He says we're gonna party or we're gonna hold back. One of the two. Dusty Balls. You are a Dusty Balls. You're in here every day. At this point, I gotta call you a good troll. Okay? Dusty Balls is a good troll. He's in here every day talking about gold. I know he's trolling. There's no way you can even make an argument for gold. I know he's trolling at this point. If you're over troll, I know you're trolling at this point. Okay? If I see you in you're here every day trolling, okay, you have turned into a good troll status, which is trolls that are in here every day and troll on purpose to try to get Bob to come out or try to get Jabba to come out. Jabba isn't doing much today. He's kind of not trading today. Bitcoin's going sideways. Bitcoin's going sideways today, so Jabba hasn't traded today, so he has no update. Maybe he'll have an update tomorrow. Maybe he'll get liquidated. Maybe he'll be happy. He hasn't traded today because Bitcoin's went sideways. Surprisingly, I'm surprised he didn't get liquidated here. You know, he probably would have put a short in right here, knowing him. Let's see. Don't want to pull back. Don't want to. I have no idea what that song actually says. Some people says, "I want to party." He says, "Don't want to hold back." The violin. We're not at violin status yet. Only way I play the violin is if we break this uptrend here. The only way that I play the pump music for Bitcoin is if we break the 0.618 fib. Same thing for ETH. It's altcoin season right now. I guess it's altcoin day, but the altcoins are getting their little pumps today, and I guess technically today, and technically yesterday. Telcoin for boots. Let's check out Telcoin for boots. For boots. Boots with the fur, I'm looking at her. She make 'em noise. She make a noise. Shawty got low. Boots with the fur. Shawty looking at her. She make 'em know. You want to see Karen? You don't want to see Karen do. You don't want to see my mom do Bugs Bunny. You do not want to see my mom do Bugs Bunny. Okay, don't even ask. I don't want to see that crap either. All right, Boots. Telcoin. It's one of those coins that's kind of struggling, right? But it's an. But it's another one of those coins that it's you guys gotta chill in the chat, man. Usher the third. I'm Usher the third. Come Karen, get wild. All right. Hellcoin, kind of one of those coins that's been struggling, right? Can't flip this previous support back into it. Keeps flipping as resistance, right? Bruh, no. Jake said I'm canceled. All right. Anyways, you gotta flip this previous support, and you can't keep flipping it as resistance. Kind of looks kind of similar to this, say Cardano, or what's the other coin we just looked at? What did we just look at? I forget. Some other coin that we just looked at that wasn't really performing too well. And now, right, I think that this is due. This is the next one that's kind of due for a run. You haven't quite got it yet. It's kind of just been a consistent downtrend here. But you can see, I mean, that the lows are coming up. We'll see if you break this kind of uptrend you got going on, or you break this to the upside. I'm predicting you break this to the upside. You got no bearish div here. So I think this one's got room to run up too. As long as Bitcoin doesn't take a major brown DDO on the market, I think, this should break up. Yeah, it's that 0.236 fib on Telcoin, man. I think the 382 local high up there at 3.1 is your next resistance if you break up. If you break down, probably a retest of these lows right here, 1.5. Bitcoin chilling, ETH chilling, Cardano chilling, Spank Chain. I'll look at Spank Chain. You know why I look at Spank Chain is because I actually still own some Spank Chain. Just for holy! Wow. I still own some Spank Chain too.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I bought this as like a joke. Remember, guys, we had a community meme coin? When I tell you guys I buy coins and I don't really sell them unless I'm bored of them. I hold these small caps, 67% gain. Now, we're not quite where we were when I bought it. I think I bought it at like 30, like 30, like 3 cents. It's getting back up there though. That 2.6 cents. Maybe I can become a spank chain billionaire at some point. Maybe. But yeah, that's pretty nice, man. Let's friggin' go. I see the rug. Spank chain. I still own that thing. It's probably not that much money now because it dropped. But yeah, man. I thought it was Sea Rocket. No, I bought Spank Chain. I didn't buy Sea Rocket because Sea Rocket was the one that we were looking at way before it started pumping, and we didn't buy it because I didn't buy it. I remember we were talking about it when it was wicked low on stream. We are like, what the heck is this? Because someone like super chat and was like, oh, look at Sea Rocket. I was like, what is this? Oh, this is legit. And that was before it pumped. Never bought it. In hindsight, if we bought it, we would have went up like 1,000x, you know, but you know, hindsight's 2020. But nope. Spank Chain was the one, man. We didn't buy Sea Rocket. Wish I bought Sea Rocket. Hollow hot? Yeah, we can do a hollow hot. It's hot. Hollow is hot, man. Why didn't Hollow just do Hollow as their name? Why did they as their ticker? Why did they do hot? Whatever. I'm not gonna try to argue that. Doesn't really make sense to me. Anyways, Hollow. Let's see what we got going on. Everyone FOMO into Sea Rocket. I think we missed the train on Sea Rocket, man. I wouldn't FOMO on Sea Rocket. All right, let's take the fibs. We looked at this one the other day. See, you smashed the 236 like it was butter. Back tested it. I think pretty logically your next one is, I don't love this as a resistance point. See, I like to make sure that the support, I like to make sure the fibs match up as far as resistance levels go too. And this one is at the 0.5 fib at 1.7. I like that as the next resistance. I think you can easily go up and test that next for hollow hot. The daily RSI is getting a little iffy. We're at a 90. You pull back a little bit, but you might need to cool this off a little bit before moving up. Just a warning there, but yeah, man, hollow looks good. Like like every other altcoin chart, man, just completely parabolic right now. So LTC and Dent. ETH in the 4-hour time frame, potentially inverted head and shoulders, starting August 9th. Really? So August 9th. All right. I see it. I see what you're saying. Now I don't. The left shoulder is more of a head, right? The left shoulder is the size of a head, so I don't love this as an inverse head and shoulders. I'm not gonna say it can't be, right? Everyone has their own opinions on this. I usually like to see that the shoulders be a little bit smaller than the head. This is actually probably bigger than the head. It actually dips below the head. So I don't love this as that, but certainly could still play out. If this rounds out and you still break up. Certainly. I don't know if I would call that a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders though. Fidel said pump for BCH. We looked at BCH, it's already pumping. We looked at that. I have ETC since $3. Stop that. So West Side. West Side, I will always make fun of you. No, I can't. I can change my opinion on coins. ETC might have some use going forward, right? Might have some use going forward. Amanda said VeChain pump music. We did that one. Thank you, Amanda, for loving my channel. Bashad said, my 2 stars, XRP Cardano. I love them both. I am buying nonstop. Best believe. It's just beginning. I best believe. Fashad, how could I not believe you, my friend? Me and Fashad, right? Me and Fashad will always go to war. Me and Fashad will always go to war together. All right? We will fight. Maybe I will not fight for XRP. I will not fight for a mere centralized coin to the centralized banks. But I will fight. I will fight for the potential scenario of Cardano smart contracts. But I will not fight for a mere centralized coin as in XRP. But Fashad, we will together take over the realm of cryptocurrency and win this war between the bulls and the bears. I'm gonna be a damn voice actor, man. I'm gonna be a damn voice actor. Amir! Maybe I probably think I'm way better at it than I actually am. I'm probably awful. So 1 hour inverse head and shoulders on RSI. Let's check out Sol. These land bazaars. Sol 1 hour inverse head and shoulders on RSI. I don't know, man. I don't see no inverse head and shoulders in the RSI right here. I don't know, man. That's a little big, man. I can see what you're saying too. Like, I can see what you're saying. You know, but I don't like to look at, like, you know, head and shoulders and stuff on the RSI really. I guess it could play out, right? It could play out. Certainly high probability of that if Solana pumps. But I don't know, man. Please don't. Your voice, No Name says your voice is exactly the same for every character. To me, it sounds different. Okay? To me, it sounds different, man. All right, someone asked for this.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
I actually think I sound different. Westside said, bro, no. Yes, bought ETC as a newbie. Best bet hodled. Yeah, I mean, you're doing good now if you hodled ETC. You were a typical, probably a typical Robin Hooder at the time. Westside. Can you play Bitcoin Pump It Up in your YouTube, please? Bitcoin Pump It Up? We can't play it unless we actually pump, because then it's a jinx. If we play it, you know, I guess we could play the sad music as sort of an anti-jinx. But no one wants to hear the sad music. That's the point, right? It's deafening to the ears, and it's deafening to the ears. People hate it, and that means we're dumping. So it's a double whammy. I think it's peaceful. Like, I could take a nap to that song. Have you looked at Elongate? Sure. Hey, Elongate. Hold on, you tricked me, Dave. You tricked me, man. I didn't even think. Can we look at Elongate?
Nope. 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 Nope.
All I'm picturing right now is Dave in the chat. Dave looking at the chat like this. This is Dave in the chat. I'm so tired of looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me send Jordan a super chat. Can we look at Elongate? It's my biggest holding. That's why I want to look at it, guys. No. This is ridiculous. He looks at every other coin, but he won't look at my meme coin? Elongate has feelings too. All coins have feelings. It's 2021. All cryptocurrencies have feelings. This is ridiculous. Only Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano have feelings? No, every coin has feelings. This is offensive. Hold on. Jordan, I am never watching your channel again. Unsubscribed. Mad face, mad face, mad face, mad face, mad face. There we go. Dave, if you want to look at any other coin, my man, let me know in the chat, but we can't look at Elongate. We're not looking at Elongate, okay? Will Christie said, can you please look at IOTX? That's the funniest thing about Jordan's characters. They all sound like... Ralph said, I'm offended. Crap. Oh, what's up, QM? I haven't seen you in a while, my man. Hope you're doing good, dude. IOXT. Whoa, what the heck happened to this thing? This thing was the anti Coinbase pump and dump, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Wow. The anti Coinbase pump and dump. Usually you've been seeing them pump lately. This one got destroyed on the listing. Damn. Anyways, trying to just consolidate now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But you're trying to get some support here, whatever that gives you. I mean, not really a level of confluence anywhere. Not at all, actually. Yeah, not at all. Not at freaking all. So, you got some work to do here, for sure. I think most logical level for you to break first is, 10.2. Previous support, flipped as resistance. Can you get back above 10.2? Sure. You probably continue up. You probably continue up, but we shall see, my friend. Not a lot to go off of this thing. This thing went absolutely nuts. And, if it dips, you're probably looking right here at 7.9, man. Rashad with the $50 super chat. Holy crap, Rashad. I didn't even see that, dude. It was probably one of your super stickers. Yep. My favorite super sticker. The Rashad super sticker. The one that's like... That's a good one, dude. Lewis said, any gains left in ACH? There's gains left in any altcoins, man. As long as Bitcoin continues up, altcoins will continue to go up. This thing is primed and ready to go. Right? This thing's been consolidating. So it's perfect. As Bitcoin continues up, this is consolidated, ready to blow. Price is kind of constricted here. Not any perfect like sort of pattern or anything, but price is relatively constricted down for the most part. A couple touches on the top side there. You're ready to blow at some point. If you just don't want Bitcoin to start dipping, Bitcoin starts dipping, this could break down. You don't have much support below you. So as long as Bitcoin continues up, this will probably break up. So you answer your questions, yeah. Price is constricting to tighter and tighter levels. Bitcoin chilling, ETH chilling, ADA chilling. They're all chilling. ETH Bitcoin ratio trapped in a little symmetrical triangle, by the way, guys. So we're still waiting for the breakout on this ETH Bitcoin ratio. Just keep knocking our head against resistance and support, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will we just continue to the end? I think this is going to break up. Right? Coming from the downside has a higher potential of breaking up. We shall find out, but definitely constricting on that. soon as that breaks up, you know, obviously we expect Ethereum to outpace Bitcoin, which usually means the market's going to go up. Okay. Which usually means crypto in general is going to go up, because if Ethereum goes up, that means Bitcoin goes up. That means altcoins go up. In theory, right? I usually use a lot of the pairs, right, as a bullish or bearish indicator for Bitcoin. Like if Ethereum looks bullish against Bitcoin, usually means that the market sentiment is bullish at the time. Because when altcoins outpace Bitcoin, market's bullish. When Bitcoin outpaces altcoins, market's usually not as bullish. More triangles. That's all we talk about, man. Triangles, triangles, triangles. Triangles, wedges, head and shoulders, cup and handles. All our favorite patterns, man. All our favorite patterns. Guys, we got to hit 1,000 likes, dude. We got to hit 1,000 likes. It's a slower day today because Bitcoin's really not doing much. And I named the stream Bitcoin Sideways, so generally speaking, we're going to have less people in here because it's not as exciting and flashy as all the other titles saying, this is next for Bitcoin, with 1,000 exclamation points and a face like this. So if we can hit up those likes, get up to 1,000, that's our goal for every stream, right? I can't compete with the, this is next for Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't done this in 10 years. Or, this has only happened 3 times in Bitcoin's history. It's like some ridiculous indicator. Appreciate it, guys, though. Appreciate it. I can't compete with those guys. Let's see. No like until Tron. I can't do everyone's altcoin, man. I can't do everyone's altcoin. Okay? Crypto face, please. This is my best crypto face. See if I have it here. This is my best crypto face. Right here. Perfect vein depth, point to nothing, see a ghost, mouth ready for pump, and the crimson chin. If I did this thumbnail, I'd be balling right now. If I did this thumbnail, it'd be GG. GG. What's up, Algo? If you had Bob in the thumbnail, you would be more than complete. People who join the stream that see Bob in the thumbnail will be like, what the heck is going on right now? People already say that anyways. Like, who joined my stream when there was a character? Who joined the stream when either there was a sort of a scene going on, sort of, you know, with one of my brothers? Who joined when one of those going on was like, what the heck is going on right now? There's probably a lot of people that did that. Let me get rid of that though. Crypto. The chin doesn't seem to be mooning. I don't have perfect vein depth either. I don't know how they get the vein. You know? Oh, what's my other meme I wanted to show? I haven't shown in a while. Oh, this meme. This meme. This is so true right now too. This is so true. It's even more true now. If you think about this when we were at the bottom, I used to say this sometimes. People were like, that's not true. So true. Read this meme, guys. It's facts. My favorite meme. Right? Everyone right now that isn't in a position right now is probably like, when Bitcoin dumps, I'm gonna buy the dip. And then Bitcoin gets a big dip and doesn't, and they say, bull market's over. I'm selling. And they're out. They're literally out. 47,170. Stuck around. What's up, Pet Brett? You stuck around? Facts. That's my favorite meme, dude. That one gets me every time. ETH Classic is pumping. ETH Classic is pumping. All right, let's go see what's going on with E Classic. Oh, what happened to my camera, man? My camera's gone. There we go. Is E Classic pumping again, man? It better be pumping right now. If I see anyone say it's something's pumping, oh! Wow. We looked at this like 2 minutes ago. Holy crap, man. We looked at this like 2 days ago, man. We looked at this literally like 5 minutes ago. It was down here. Holy moly, what a nice little pump there. Like 7% pump in like 10 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, next up, guys, we talked about next up. ETH Classic is probably 83, 87. And we know when ETH Classic pumps, it pumps. Why? Because it's a Robinhood coin. The Robinhood guys are going to see this is pumping, and they're gonna buy in. This thing just keeps going. Holy moly. Holy moly. Boots with the fur. Boots with the fur. All the Kens looking at her. All the Kens looking at her. Man, there's too many Kens and Rob. Too many Kens and Karens nowadays. Too many Kens and Karens. Bitcoin's still chilling at 47,200. Trying again to break this resistance, man. It just keeps knocking its head against it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th attempt here. New hourly candle. ETH Classic going nuts, bro. Come on, BTC. Good song. West Side said nah. Still online, mate? Oh yeah, we're chilling. We chilling, man. What we do here. We tend to chill. Ugh. Stretch out the back here. Come on, BTC, man. Stop getting rejected. Pathetic. Pathetic. What else is pumping, guys? Jake said, dude, I just like 45 minutes behind in the stream and just barely noticed. Damn, Jake. You're messing up, dude. Messing up. Lupus. Have a good night. Stay easy. Stay easy. Easy, all right? Can you explain why your parents separated? Karen sees like a perfect woman. She's not. She's a handful. I do not blame my dad, aka Ken, and her for splitting up. I do not blame them. It is. Someone said VeChain. VeChain's going again. VeChain's not really going right now. That pump kind of long sailed. 14.1 cents is up next for VeChain. Chainlink maybe. Yeah, Chainlink's kind of chilling right now. Chilling like a villain. Chainlink. I like Chainlink's kind of setup though. Retested your previous highs, held it as support. Now you're going to try to bounce off of it and continue up. We shall wait and see. It's going to depend on Captain BTC. 30 bucks is your next level for VeChain to watch though. Or sorry, for Chainlink. For Chainlink. We about to break out. We're trying. We're moseying our way up there very, very slowly, like a Bitcoin's being a creeper. And you know what happens when Bitcoin's a creeper, right? Bitcoin comes in like a creeper like this. Yeah, you know what? This is Bitcoin right now. Hold up. I'm about to break out. You guys don't even know. Slowly creeping back up to that 0.618 Fibonacci. I'm about to break out right now. You guys better watch me. Make sure you have your eyes glued on the charts, because I'm about to break out. They call me Captain Creeper. I'm Jordan's cousin, Captain Creeper. Bitcoin rug pull about to happen? Nah, I'm the Bitcoin Creeper. When Bitcoin creeps up, we about to break out to the upside. All right? Make sure you're watching. Because I'm the creeper. Oh, man. You're going to scare Karen. Gonna scare Karen. 47,157. That's the Bitcoin creeper. The Bitcoin creeper. Oh. Oh. Man. Jason said it looks like you've been playing in the sewer all day. That's rough. That's rough. Let me get rid of these tabs. There we go. I have like huge thing about my tabs, man. My tabs are gonna be set up exactly the way I want them, or I'm very angry. Very angry if my tabs aren't set up the way I want. Anyone else like that? BTC pumped? BTC is not pumping right now. Bring out the Elon mask. I can't do Elon. I can't do Elon because someone said, is that crypto banter? Oh shit. Oh, someone said, is that crypto banter? Don't do him dirty like that, man. Come on. You guys in the chat. Always doing people dirty. Is that crypto banter? Look at ETH on the weekly, dude. Free break this little weekly low. We break this little weekly low here. We're gonna be looking pretty good here in the weekly. Really. Don't be doing people dirty in the chat, man. But yeah, ETH looks really good in the weekly. Really good. Mom was on the screen and I kept watching because of George liking you. What's up, Neely? That's good. At least you gave me a chance, man. At least you give me a chance. You know? Crypto banter is cool. Crypto banter is fine. I have no problem with crypto banter. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny, dude. Someone in the chat said that looks like crypto banter. Guys always doing people dirty in the chat, whether it's BitBoy, Carl, crypto banter. Yeah, who else have you guys said? Is there a BitBoy one in here? Hold on. No, there's not. There's not. Man. It's too good. Bitcoin is a rug pull waiting to happen.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Rant alert.
Nope.
John with the $1 super chat. What's up, John? Love the seagull, my man. Every time I see that seagull in the chat, it makes me have a good day. Something about a seagull just makes me happy, man. You can't not be happy if you see a seagull, dude. Sarah's Kitchen said ETC, please. Yeah, we've been looking at ETC nonstop here. ETC is doing well. You know, $73, continuing up. We've been looking at this thing nonstop. Just keeps going up, etc. etc. We'll play another pump song if we break the previous high. I'll put an alert here. I'll put an alert for 73.70. Let's see. 73.70. We break 73.70. I'll throw on the get alert right there. If we break that, we'll throw it on. ETH pushing it again. Come on, ETH. Don't be tooling us here. If you live by the ocean, it's nothing special. I live by the ocean. And it's something about a seagull that just makes you happy, man. Something about a seagull. Sunday is dump day anyway. You know what? I keep seeing Sunday's dump day. Sunday's dump day. Sunday's dump day. We're gonna debunk that theory because I hear that so freaking much. Sunday's red. Sunday's red. Let's see if it's true or not. I haven't back tested it, but I feel like every time I hear that, Bitcoin never really dumps. So let's go to the 7th. So August 7th, did we have a red day? Did we have a red day? No, we pumped. So we had a green day on August 7th, so Sunday. Right, so that the close, or would it technically be, hold on, what's today? The 50th. Actually, no, it technically would be. You're right. That one was red. That one was red. So we got a red day. Okay. And if anything's pumping, guys, let me know in the chat. And then the first one was, okay, we got a red day. We got a red day there. 2 for 2 on red days. Okay, then it would be the 25th, the 18th. The 25th was green. Okay, the 18th was green. The 11th was green. The 4th was green. And then we got, let's do one more month just so we can disprove this theory. We got the 27th. Oh wait, where was I? Hold on, the 1st. July 3rd. Or July 4th. And then in June, we do one more month. June 27th was green. June 20th was green. June 13th was green. June 16th. No. What did we do? What was the last one? 13th, the 6th was green. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was green. Sunday's bearish.
Everybody panic, we're going. Everybody panic, we're going to. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
But, I thought Sunday was bearish. This is what I'm talking about. The last two have been red, okay? But all down here was green. Now we could continue up if we want to, right? But you know, I don't feel like I'm too lazy to do that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 11 have been green, right? So can we stop with the theory that Sundays are red? I'm sick of that damn theory. If anything, it's 50-50. If anything, it's 50-50. All right. So let's stop at the theory that Sundays have to be red, because it's just not true. It's just not true. And I hear that constantly. And it's like, dude, it's not actually true. It's really not. 2 is a pattern. That's what Rand said from Crypto Banter. It's just such a common misconception. That's just not true. If you actually go back and look, you know, in theory, it's not. We're going to the moon tomorrow. I wouldn't say we're going to the moon. Don't take it for. Don't take. I'm not saying it has to be green. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be red, right? In theory, right? Just wanted to look, because as I actually never back tested that. I want to see if that was true or not. It's just not true. It's not like you're gonna sell on a Sunday and buy back on a Monday. Facts. Facts. Monday's dump day. I would go look, but I'm too lazy to do that again. Maybe we'll do that a different day. We'll look at each day and see if there's any high probability for BTC of a BTC dumping or pumping on a certain day. That would be an interesting little study. I haven't seen anything like that before. Have you guys seen anything like that before? Like percentages of each day during the week where Bitcoin's bullish or bearish that particular day. That would be probably something cool to look at. Very, very cool to look at. Or even like broken down, like even into like 4-hour candles for each day of the week. That would be kind of cool. That would take a lot of time, but you know, I don't know if you can get anything from that, but it's Sunday. Can confirm, no dump here. Sunday is bearish. Sunday is bearish. Exactly, Brian. Sunday is bearish. The moon phase? Oh, here we go with the moon phases again. The moon phases. What time is it? 9:15? 9:15. Wednesday is the best time to sell and Friday to buy. I saw an analysis. Oh, thank you, Javi. Nice of you, man. So Wednesday is the best time to sell and Friday is the best time to buy. Which is very interesting, because all I ever hear from like even like the bigger guys is like the weekend dump. It seems to me, what I've noticed is the weekends are usually bullish and the weekdays, at least like the beginning of the week, seem kind of bearish to me. I don't know, that's kind of what I've noticed. Not always like that, but I always hear, oh, the weekend dump, because there's no volume. From what I've seen since I've been in the crypto space, most of the time the weekends are actually pretty good. I actually get excited for the weekends. That's usually when we see the best moves. Now this weekend's been kind of a nothing burger. We've kind of just gone sideways so far, for the most part. Kind of a nothing burger so far, but usually, right? But I've seen weekends are usually pretty good. No joke. Dogecoin alarm sounding. Doge? Is it legit? Is Dogecoin actually pumping right now? Trying to pump on Doge. So I'm watching this rising wedge, right? We'll see if you test the rising wedge here. See if you test the top. Obviously, there's only 2 touch points. It's not confirmed. We'll see if you get rejected at that point, but definitely could be breaking out here on Doji. Captain Doji. Aaron said, give this to Jabba for his next short. Love the streams, my man. Thanks, Aaron. Give this to... I definitely will, Aaron. Definitely will, dude. I give it to Jabba. He actually just might buy a shirt with that because he's shirtless right now. Like I said, he bought the only shirt he had, he bought with a credit card. And I think this last pump to 47,000, he got completely liquidated. There goes Doge. There goes Doge. Let's see if we break that resistance, guys, on Doge. But yeah, he used his credit card to pay for the shirt. He has to return it now, so he has a 0 balance because he doesn't have any money. Jabba has a lot going on right now. So thank you, Aaron. He probably will just buy a shirt with that, dude. All right, Doji. Pump it up song. If we break this resistance, I'll play the pump song. Bitcoin 47,210. ETH is chilling. Doge having a tough time getting bids here. A little tough time getting bids. Elmer said, damn, man, waiting all night to see you live and fell asleep. It's all right, Elmar. You can watch the stream over again, man. Didn't miss much today. We saw XRP pump. We saw VeChain pump. We saw ETH Classic pump. You didn't miss too much today. Kind of a nothing burger for the high caps right now. Doge is trying to break out right now, too. Obviously, ADA had a good day. So I can't really say a nothing burger. ADA had another good day today. Just dumped all my Doge so I can pick it back up and do it again. There you go, oh. Massive sell-off in T 45 seconds with Doge. Probably, man. I forgot dude, I honestly forgot today was Saturday. I thought today was like Wednesday. Man. I thought today was Wednesday, dude. Earlier, I was talking about the tomorrow is the weekly close. So I clearly knew it was Sunday. I don't know why I just thought it was Wednesday. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Doge sell off in T minus 45 seconds. There goes BTC. Come on, BTC. This is the candle you want to push. Push it. Push it, boy. Jim Kennedy said, thank you for acknowledging ADA. ADA going to number 2 for sure. Jim, I cannot agree with you there, man.
Nope, 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 nope.
ADA will not surpass Ethereum. Okay, and that's coming from someone who owns ADA is my number 3 coin. Unfortunately, Ethereum is my number 2 coin. Sometimes number 1. Bitcoin and ETH kind of flip-flop for me, depending on what's pumping at the time. Here goes BTC. Here goes BTC. Here we go, boys. Retest of the 0.618 fib.
Strap up, we're going to the moon. Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Can we hold it, though? And down. We got up there for 2 seconds. But no, I can't agree. I can't agree with you. James said, I enjoy this stream a lot more if y'all just stayed out of Doge. We don't want or need your money. I'll look at Doge. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Doge, man. I don't spend too much time on Doge. The only time I really look at Doge is when it's pumping, right? Nothing wrong with looking at it when it's pumping. Doge does its own thing. Doge is about to break out right now, by the way, guys. But, yeah, gotta give the Doges what they want sometimes, you know what I mean? Not all hopes and dreams here. Bitcoin got rejected. BTC still testing. See if Doge gets rejected here. Right at it, man. And looks like you got an initial rejection off that trend line. Hook Set said I never sell Doge because I never bought it. Can't say I have either, right? So I'm with you, man. Can't say I have owned Doge. Rex said the day you said you saw BTC staying as #1 in long term was the day I looked at you sideways. I never said that, actually. I said that I do believe that Ethereum will eventually flip Bitcoin as #1 in market cap. I think Bitcoin will always be the face of crypto. It'll always be the store of value of crypto, right? What people use as store of value. You know, the digital gold, people want to call it, right? I still think Bitcoin will stay as that, right? The face of crypto. But I think Ethereum, as far as market cap goes, just with this, you know, just with its network effect, just how so many things use Ethereum, I think Ethereum can pass Bitcoin as far as market cap goes. I've always said that. Do I think it's going to happen this year? No. But I think it could happen next cycle. Maybe. Maybe. Which, what do we always look at? We always look at this chart, man. ETH has been outgaining Bitcoin since 2019, right? For 2 years, ETH has been outgaining Bitcoin, and it's just getting more parabolic. And if you look at this from, where's my freaking, there it is. You know? Just getting more parabolic. So once it gets back up to these levels, it's going to be pretty close to Bitcoin's market cap. And we just broke out of a bull flag. We broke out of this resistance. I think that's where you're headed. I think that's where you're headed long term here. Might take you a little while. Might take you a couple of years. Maybe take you another cycle. But I think eventually you get up there. No problem, Rex. Do you make videos during the bear cycle? I will make videos during the bear cycle, yes. Why will I make videos during the bear cycle? Because that is the most important time to be making videos. That's the most important time to be helping people, man. In the bear market, that's when you want to be accumulating. That's when you're going to make life-changing wealth, is in the bear market. Right now, you'll make money, but depending on, if you don't have a lot of money, you might not make life-changing wealth. If you invest in the bear market, okay, you will make life-changing wealth if you invest in the bear market with a very, very small amount of money. Historically speaking, not going to say it's guaranteed or anything, but I think it's important to, you know, my plan is during the next bear market is help people get through it, man, because it's not easy. It's not easy. So I'll still be streaming during the bear market for sure. Now, will I do it every day in the bear market like I'm doing right now? Maybe not. Maybe I'll switch to, you know, 5-6 days a week instead of 7, right? Give myself a day off or something. But I will plan on being here, as always. I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. When do you think bear market will come? No idea, dude. No idea. No one knows any idea what's going on right now. This could be a continuation of the bear market, right? Don't always count that out. I don't think it is, right? But I'm just one person, right? There's people that think this is a continuation of the bear market. There's people this is a continuation of the bull market. This is a continuation. If this is a continuation for the bull market, no one has any idea when this bull market's going to end. There's some people who think in October, okay? There's some people who think in the middle of next year and anything in between. Some people think that we won't even get a bear market, okay? Like Michael Saylor. Some people don't think we'll ever get another huge bear market again. And then you have the other end of the spectrum. People think that this is a dead cat bounce and we're going down right now. No one knows. Everyone has a different opinion, dude. And in my assumption, if I have to give my opinion, this is just my opinion. Don't take it for any financial advice, man. Do your own thing. Get multiple opinions. Form your own opinion. in my opinion, we're getting a second leg here. We're getting a second leg. Where we top out, I don't know. I don't like doing long-term predictions because most likely my long-term prediction will probably be lower than what the price actually goes to. Because historically speaking, Bitcoin always goes higher than the price that the majority of people thought. Like back here in 2017, people thought that, you know, Bitcoin wasn't going to reach like 2,000, 5,000, right? People were like, that's crazy. And Bitcoin went all the way up to 20,000. Okay. Now it might seem crazy if Bitcoin could go to 150, 200K. We'll see. We'll see. But Bitcoin usually goes higher than people's expectations. I'll say that. So I don't like to give long-term predictions because no one knows, man. No one knows. Pitboy Crypto knows. He sources total. Pitboy thinks that the bull market's going to end in October. And he thinks we're going to hit 100K by October. Which, that means we have to go up pretty damn fast here. Right? The Bitboy said 100K by the end of October. That's his prediction. Which, if you look at October, guys, that's only, you're talking 2 months away, right? So in 2 months, we have to hit 100K. We got to go up pretty damn fast. We have to go up pretty fast. I don't say that's impossible. We've seen crazier things. I mean, we think about it. We just went up. You know, we have to go up another 100% or so. We just went up, you know, close to 60% in 4 weeks. Not going to say that's impossible. But, who knows, dude? His sauces. Bitcoin hash ribbon indicator flashed yesterday. Usually means Bitcoin will never go below the price on that day. Yeah, I actually wanted to show that to you guys. We'll actually look at that real quick here. That's a good point, man. Thank you for that, Kastudis. Appreciate it, man. We were looking at that the other day, but we can bring that up again. Everyone's been kind of talking about this, which I thought it was pretty cool too. On the hash ribbons here. So when Bitcoin gets a buy signal on the hash ribbon, historically speaking, I want to back test it again real quick. Yeah. Every time Bitcoin gets a flash on the buy signal here. Literally every time. It's actually almost legit. It's legit, dude. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly back test it. Every time Bitcoin gets a buy signal on this hash ribbons indicator, Bitcoin never hits that price ever again. Never goes below that price ever again. Ever. And you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. The only exception is and the reason why I skipped over it, the only exception is this one right here, where we went below. But obviously, we know why we can't count that one. It was like a huge black swan event. If this never happens, right? If what we had happen in the world didn't happen, we probably would have just went like this, and then continued up from there. But obviously, because it happened in the world, we got a massive crash. That normally would not have happened, right? So I kind of throw that one out because that's not really legit. But every other one, literally every other one, is a perfect signal of Bitcoin not going below that price ever again. So it definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. I thought that was pretty cool too when I saw it, man. Works every time it doesn't. Bex? We're never going before 40s again. Based off this, I don't know how legit this is going to be, but I'm just going based off what I see here. Bitcoin's trying to pump right now too, guys. 47.3 right now. 47.3. $47.3. Why is this guy getting pissed in the chat, by the way? Why is Lumia? Why are you getting pissed in the chat, man? We're all friends here. No reason to get pissed in the chat. We got good vibes in here, dude. It's okay to kindly troll, right? It's okay to kindly troll. Don't be, you know, don't be aggressive in the chat, guys. We're on a crypto live stream. Like we're not at the WWE. You know, like we're not. Come on. Let's keep it civil in the chat. I don't want to time anyone out. Okay, I'm a huge believer in freedom of whatever, right? Whatever freedom you want. I don't want to time anyone out. Just be nice to everyone in the chat. Okay, just be nice. What's going on here, dude? Bring on Bob. All I have is much love for crypto fam. Push the pump button. Dude, we got rejected from the 0.618 again for the second time. Pumped up to it, got rejected. Pumped up to it, got rejected. So, we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to be an interesting next few days, I think. Probably an interesting day tomorrow to see what happens with this wedge. Very, very interesting day. Here she goes again. Here she goes. Here she goes. Can we break that damn fib? Can we break the damn fib? Michael says my other channel a rug pull. As of right now, yeah. As of right now. I originally had the time to do that. Now I don't really have the time to do that, to be honest with you, man. Got way too much stuff going on right now. 47336. Right at the golden friggin' pocket. George, when moon. We moon in as soon as we break this yellow line. I know you love lines, George. But as soon as we break this yellow line, we're mooning. We're mooning. Dude, George, you could probably know as much as anyone else right now. TA does not mean anything right now. This literally does not mean anything right now. Literally nothing. I kind of was telling my chat, like, yeah, there's some bearish patterns going on. All I'm looking at is the weekly, though. Weekly looks so bullish right now. MACD flipping bullish. Stock RSI going up. I don't know how you can say this looks bearish. You can't. Look at the ETH monthly chart, dude. This looks bearish. I've been trolling the bears because look at the ETH monthly chart. Bearish.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
About to get a higher high in the monthly. This looks a lot like 2017, doesn't it, George? A lot like 2017. What's up, Daniel? With the hippo. I like the super sticker, man. That's real cool. What's up, Ned? I'm still here, dude. Probably gonna call it a night pretty soon here. Trying to see if Bitcoin breaks this Fibonacci level here, but hit it once and twice and sort of just kind of chilling. Sell me your crypto. Exacto crypto rug. Wants to know when moon. I told we mooning. If we break this golden pocket right here, we're mooning. Okay? We're mooning. ADA having itself, dude. Look at ADA. ADA's gonna have a retrace at some point, but I'm not gonna state retrace until it happens. Look at ADA on the daily. That's nuts. Look at ADA on the weekly. Look at this weekly candle, dude. Bearish. Look at how bearish this looks, guys. Look at how bearish this looks. Imagine if Java shorted this. When is moon? I don't know, dude. 8 of the 0. George, why? Crypto student, come on, man. Don't be doing that, dude. Don't be having people 30 right now. Chill out, man. All right. Bearish. We looked at ETH. And the strength of the altcoins just shows, like yeah, Bitcoin hasn't got close to its all-time highs yet, just yet, but the strength of the altcoins are about to break their damn all-time highs. Like, some of them are close. Look how close ADA to breaking his all-time highs. You don't break all-time highs in a bear market. You don't break all-time highs in a bear market, even for alts. You don't do it. You don't do it. This is not what a bear market looks like. Yeah, if we ended like right here, sure. Okay. But yeah, that's not what a bear market looks like. I love all you gold investors. Dusty balls, dude. He's always in here talking about gold. What other coin did we look at that we can compare to bearish? Shorts are getting wrecked. UNT. Here's Dusty Balls. It's getting too late for me. It's getting too late. Guys, I'm probably gonna call it a stream, dude. I'm pretty tired. You know, so I'm probably gonna call it a stream. I'll probably play some Battlefield or something. Play some Battlefield. Maybe I'll do some work while I play some Battlefield. Something like that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. As always, don't panic sell your crypto, right? I mean, guys, bearish. Bearish. About to get a new higher high on the monthly for Ethereum. Very, very close on the weekly to getting back up there. ADA, bearish. Bearish. Look at ADA on the monthly. We bearish. Literally making another high on the monthly. This is what a bear market looks like, guys. If you didn't know, this is what a bear market looks like. This is what a bear market looks like. Right here. All right. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you guys have a fantastic, fantastic night. All right. Fantastic, fantastic night. We'll see if Bitcoin can break this. I wouldn't be surprised if we woke up tomorrow and Bitcoin's pumping or dumping. I really wouldn't. Either way, right? We're technically in some bearish patterns. It is what it is. We'll probably get a little bit of a pullback and then go back up. Or Bitcoin will just say nope and pump back up to the upside. All right. So anyways, catch you guys later. Let's hope for a good Sunday tomorrow. And stay easy. I'll probably be live tomorrow morning, by the way. 10:30. Somewhere in that range, depending on what goes on in the morning. But catch you guys later. Peace. Peace out, guys.